Impact Awards. Again, that is Sunday, February the 24th at 7 p.m. Downtown Cultural Arts Center. Tickets is on Eventbrite. If you don't already have your tickets, again, I'm up for Best Personality, and also the V-Mix is up for the Best Radio Show, and also Radio on Fire is up for the Best Radio Station, I would say. Podcast station, or I don't know if they call it radio. It's station. All right, perfect. So I want y'all, if y'all haven't put a vote in, it's all good. I feel like we are all the winners. Thank you so much for the nominations and just to be thought of, because being an entrepreneur isn't an easy thing, especially if you're serious about it. That's what I would say. If you're serious about it, it's not easy. So just the thought of it, I appreciate everybody who thought of me and took the time to vote for me and showed me some love. The V-Mix been now, I want to say, the V-Mix been going on now for 2015, so it'll be 4 years. June 2019, it'll be 4 years. So I'm really excited about that. Thank you to everybody who ever supported me, donated. I'm not trying to replenish my income, but the donations help with material. It helps me to keep the show going so we can come here and promote our entrepreneurship. I feel like everyone has some type of entrepreneurship that they can sell or give to the world. I feel like we are all superheroes with unique superpowers that we can offer. So that's what my show is really about. So again, thank you to everybody who supports the V-Mix. I really appreciate it. It's bigger than me. It's not about me, but I guess I make it look sexy. I ain't want to say that, but I'm just saying it's bigger than me. It's for all of us. So if you want to get on the show, make sure you send your inquiries to thevmix@gmail.com. That's 2 X's because 1 X wasn't available. Stay tuned. I have a lot of things in store. I'm dropping something in March. Yeah. Again, shout out to Radio on Fire. I'm here every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 12 noon. If you would like to be a guest on the V-Mix Radio Show, I am booked up until May. Even if somebody cancel, just hit me up. I might can slide you in, get you on the show, things of that nature. Again, shout outs to my sponsor for today's show is Perfect Plate. Let me get this. I thought I could do that off the dome, but I can't. Perfect Playground Boutique. It's black owned. It's located 211B, Suite B, North Charles Street. Today they're having the Black Opera Ball Masquerade Party. You can pull up at 3301 Annapolis Road. And it's the Patapsco Arena. It's tickets at the door. I'm not sure exactly the price of the tickets at the door, but it's from 9 to 1 a.m. So yes, you can pay at the door. And that's Perfect Playground Boutique. They're having the Black Opera Ball today. So again, that's 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Yes, I will be there as media. So if you want to see me tonight, you can pull up 3301 Annapolis Road. Again, they are the V-Mix sponsors today. I will be there. Again, Patapsco Arena for the Black Opera Ball. Shout outs to Perfect Playground Boutique. Again, get familiar. They have lingerie, luxury pleasure items, positional aids, massage oils, and more. So make sure you get familiar with Perfect Playground Boutique. Thank you so much. I'll see y'all soon. I see y'all tonight. I think that's about it. And again, Corbin Smith, shout out to you. Make sure y'all get familiar with the core. Media Impact Awards is February the 24th. Again, I'm up for Best Personality. As you can see, I do got a good personality. But anyway, I have a special guest who pulled up on me today. He wants to announce that he has something in store for you all. It's dropping tomorrow, February the 17th. His name is Phil. I actually interviewed him before. I appreciate him pulling up today. He can introduce himself because I think he got this, right?
Oh yeah, you know.
What's up, Phil? Thank you for coming through.
First and foremost, I shout out Brenny G. You know what I mean? I had to come down, hold it down for sure.
That's what's up. I appreciate that.
Fam, you know. Yeah, you know.
What's up?
A lot of people call me Radio Philip. You know what I'm saying? So, Radio Philip, I'm the owner of 1500 Radio. We nominated for 9 awards at the Impact Awards. So. You know what I mean? Make sure you go out and cast your vote. So I think the voting process is over.
It's on that level.
Okay, so the voting process is over. So let's cross our fingers. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we go away with some W's.
You said you got 9 nominations.
Yeah. We got
so is 1500 up for Best Radio Station? Is it?
Yes.
You tell us.
Yes, we are.
Why you laugh at me?
I'm just saying because she counted. She knows this. You know what I mean? Yes, we are.
They might not know.
We are nominated for Best Radio Station. We got several nominations: Best Podcast, Best Radio Show, Best Personalities. I think that's it.
That's what's up.
But we got like multiple people in the nominations, which is dope. You know what I mean?
How that makes you feel?
It
Is you still doing your show? If I
No,
might as well ask you.
I'm gonna bring my show back.
Okay.
A drink with Phil. You know what I mean? We kind of like trying to do it more like exclusive. Whereas though,
Okay.
because it's a pleasure to sit down with me. You know.
If y'all don't know, Phil 50, he's actually if it's okay if I put that out there, the owner of 1500 Radio.
Yeah.
So I actually interviewed him before. He has,
We had a dope interview.
Yeah, you have 20 shows or 30 on
30.
1500.
30 shows, yep. 30
You looking
shows.
for any more on 1500?
I mean, you know, we can talk.
Okay, so I want you to go ahead and drop your announcement if you would like.
Okay, yeah. So you know, man, we dropping a new platform tomorrow called Podcast City. Make sure you follow us on 1500 Podcast City on Instagram, 1500podcastcity.net. We dropping next because we understand that a lot of people don't really want to do radio. They want to do podcasts. They want to be able to record. You know what I mean? Take their recordings and put it on different platforms. And you know, and we game to that. You know, so we decided to build a platform for that. You know what I mean? So if you want to start your own podcast, and we're going to give you the development that you need and the guidance that you need to make your podcast successful, you know what I mean, at this place. So, I mean, I'm real excited about it. You know what I mean? A lot of people at the station excited about it. A lot of people at the station not excited about it because, you know what I mean, of some reasons that.
All right, let me get into those. So, Podcast City, for the people who don't know, is an extension or in addition to 1500 Radio.
Yeah,
so Podcast City is launching tomorrow. You have a different location for that.
Yeah, I have a different location.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely not at the station on 2453 Maryland Avenue. So, of course, everybody know we share space with Core Studios. You know what I mean? Me and Sleek. Shout out to Corbin. You know what I mean? That's my business partner. So we do a lot of work together. And so right now I'm located. My second location is 101 West 22nd Street. You know, I mean, we just gonna go down there. I got some dope shows that's already signed up. You know what I mean? I got about 15 shows that signed up already. And you know, people just excited to go, man. Yeah, you know.
Explain. Can you give the definition, like, for the people who don't know the difference between radio and podcast?
Okay, so a lot of people don't. Well, you know, podcast is more so recorded talk radio, pretty much. You know what I mean? People that come in with their friends, or people that come in and just want to talk their ish. You know, you know what I mean? And we want to be able to give them a platform to do that. The radio station, we trying to move it, you know, towards traditional radio. You know what I mean? More about the music and less talk. But you know what I mean? We also still gonna let people express themselves. Okay. Yeah. So
congratulations.
It's gonna be a dope situation. I mean, we evolving. You know what I mean? I'm definitely not in a place I was last year, 2 years ago. And man, shout out everything 1500, man, because without y'all, you know, man, none of this is possible. So everybody put a pat on their back, you feel me? Because they definitely put in the work and hit the ground running. You know what I'm saying? And the loyalty goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what's up. I really appreciate. That's what's up. So your vision for 1500 isn't changing that much.
It's not really changing
at all.
It's just.
So why did you feel like some people wasn't happy about Podcast City? Because you mentioned that a little bit. What you mean by that?
Well, I mean, they kind of wasn't happy about it because I mentioned it as a development program. You know what I'm trying to say? A lot of people feel like they didn't need a development and things like that. You know what I mean?
I can still go for some development. I think everybody can still go.
Saying, I mean, but they feel like it's a bump down. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like 1500 Radio is, you know, is at the top or is the platform to be at, you know what I mean? Then I say, oh, I'm introducing this development. You know what I'm saying? And then I say, okay, you gonna have to go down to this development station. I mean, they feel some type of way as if they missing something, but a lot of people that I put down there to kickstart the brand.
Oh, so you took some people from 1500 and you asked them, was they interested in going to
I asked them to go down to Podcast City to kickstart the brand. So some of them I had talks with about being the face of it. You know what I mean?
I understand. To push the brand, to push it.
You mean it's a marketing strategy and things like that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, a lot of people game to it. A lot of people is excited about it. I mean, I think everybody is excited about it. You know what I mean? But as you have conversations with people, you sit down with them and you explain to them, you know what I mean, my reasonings and things like that. You know what I mean? People, they tend to come around and be like, yo, you make a lot of sense, Phil. And they willing to do whatever it takes to help the brand, 1500. The
You keep
brand.
saying the brand.
The brand. It's all about brand. You should never be bigger than your brand. You get what I'm trying to say? If it's one person bigger than your brand, you're doing something wrong. I mean, that's just the absolute truth. So it's all about the brand, the brand, and push your brand forward, and while you pushing your brand forward, we pushing our brand forward. You get what I'm trying to say? Because 1500 Radio is a shared brand.
Okay.
You know what I'm trying to say? It's just a lot of people don't know I run it, and it's that way for a reason. You know what I mean? This like my second interview. You know what I mean? Second interview, just me putting my face out there, like, oh yeah, I'm the owner.
What you mean? So you only been on my show?
No, I did another interview.
Okay,
I'm talking
good.
about as far as like visuals,
showing and saying that
visuals that I'm the owner.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, and the reason I don't do that, I don't put myself out there for a reason. You get what I'm trying to say? Because I'm not
You're saying
bigger
that
than the brand.
All right.
You get what I'm trying to say? If I'm just a worker, just a regular worker, I'm the one that's out there holding the recorders when we
behind the
doing
scenes.
events and stuff
It's
like that.
business behind the scenes.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Point blank period.
So Podcast City, is it going to be a setup where you said you said radio? I mean, like focus on. You said more talk.
Yeah. It's like more talk.
More talk.
There's people that have podcasts. You know, there's a difference like
here,
from
kinda.
podcasts. And you know what I mean, there's for more people with podcasts. I mean, they gonna. I built a beautiful facility. You know what I mean?
Okay. Did you drop the location already?
Yeah, I dropped the location. Okay. Yeah, I custom built my podcast station. Custom built.
Congratulations.
We didn't buy it. We rented the space open, and then we built the room in the room. You know what I'm saying? And it's comfortable. We're gonna have a boomerang booth, and then you know what I mean. They gonna be able to do their videos. It's gonna be able to do a lot of things. You know, a lot of
like
media
everything
things.
that comes with the media package.
Yeah.
Is your prices reasonable? The price is reasonable. Are you looking to recruit more people for Podcast City?
Yeah, I mean, of course, my door's open for everybody that want to work. I mean, point blank.
You say you want to work because everybody don't want to work.
Everybody don't want to
They don't. They don't.
My doors is open for everybody that want to work. And of course, if you do acquire a podcast spot on the station, you have to sit down with me. We don't do no phone conversations or nothing like that. It's me and you eye to eye. We gonna talk, and I want to know your plan. You get what I'm trying to say? And then I'm gonna do everything I can to push your brand forward, push your plan forward. You know what I'm saying? The best way I know. You know what I mean? So
that's what's up. What's up. So nothing's pretty much changing. It's just like an extension.
It's an extension. It's a lot changing. You know what I mean? It's a lot changing, but because the radio station gonna change too.
1500.
Yeah, like I said, we moving to a more traditional.
Oh, you did. Okay.
You know what I mean? Everything is a marketing strategy. You know what I mean? Sponsorships, advertisement, everything. It gotta be appealing to the masses. You know what I'm trying to say?
So for the people who don't know how you got into radio, did you mind sharing that?
How did I get into it?
Yeah.
Oh,
you was actually a host first before you.
Yeah. So when I first got my start, you know what I mean? Shout out to Jazz on the Supply. He gave me my first shot.
Shout out to Jamal Smith.
You know what I mean? Ron Dreams.
Mm-hmm.
He did an interview on Aries Lounge.
Okay.
That was my guy, you know what I mean? And I listened to the interview and I was like, dog, I can do that. You know what I'm trying to say? But I have such a entrepreneur spirit in me that I didn't want to just
do radio.
I wanted to own this shit. You know what I'm trying to say? I wanted to own it. So, but I'm real, I'm real persistent in the way I move. You know what I mean? So I just pretty much just want to get my feet wet. So I asked Yo to set up a meeting with Jamal, and I talked to him. I told him my plans or whatever. I said, listen, man, I just want to learn the business. You know what I'm saying? I want to learn the business. I want to learn the engineering side. I want to learn everything I need to know about this business, and so I can have my own. I mean, from the beginning, the first conversation we talked, I said, I want to have my own. You feel me? That's my goal. You know what I mean? He was like, yeah, I understand, man. You should start off with a radio show and this, that, and the third. I was like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? We can do that. So, we negotiated our price or whatever. You know what I mean? It was very much reasonable at that time, and then we kickstarted the radio show. You know, it was called 1500 Radio, the outlet.
Oh, so you've been had this 1500 in mind prior to launching the station?
No. Well, you asking me how
your show was called 1500.
Yeah, 1500. Yeah, my show was called 1500.
And then you turn around and do the 1500 Radio.
Yeah, it was called 1500 Radio, the outlet. You know what I mean?
The outlet. Okay,
so the show was called the outlet, but I put the 1500 Radio in front of it to let people know this is the brand.
Oh, I'm with you now. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? This is the brand. The brand is 1500 Radio.
Okay.
The show was called the outlet.
Okay.
You with me?
I'm with you.
Yeah, man. So that's how that came about.
So do you, because you know my brand, I like to push entrepreneurship.
Right.
Do you feel like everybody have an entrepreneurship spirit? Because I know you mentioned that. You don't feel like that?
Man. Some people are meant to be workers.
You gotta elaborate, Phil. You can't just leave me kind of dry like that.
That ain't
So everybody not meant to.
That ain't it ain't for everybody, man. Some people are meant to be workers, man. If everybody entrepreneurs, how you gonna get money?
Say it again. Say it out loud.
If everybody is entrepreneurs, how we gonna get money?
I like that. It's your girl, Miss V, host of the V Mix Radio Show. We're going to take a commercial break. I'm here with Phil, 1500 Radio. Stay tuned tomorrow, 217, Podcast City. I want y'all to get familiar with Phil. Again, Podcast City is in the works, 217. So I'll be back. We're going on commercial. I'll be back with Phil, and I got a special guest that's about to pull up as well. Your girl, Miss V. Girl, Miss V, host of the V Mix Radio Show, 11 a.m. to 12 noon. Today is my V-Day special. I kind of got everybody like popping up on me and pulling up on me. I have 1500 Phil here with me. He's launching Podcast City tomorrow. We're going to get back into that. I also have owner of the Fliest Peach who just pulled up on me as well. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for coming. You're so pretty.
Well, thank you.
Tell us why you're here and why you pulled up today.
Well, I am here. My company is called the Fliest Peach. I have a team of young women that are interested in entrepreneurship and just leveling up and getting their, being in control of their lives and financially on a lot of different platforms. Not only am I interested in I sell jewelry. That's what we do for paparazzi. I'm an independent consultant. But I'm also interested in women learning how to love themselves, see the beauty in themselves, and be able to project it in a positive manner. You know how it is with women. We tend to want to water ourselves down. But sometimes you just can't do it when you're a star.
I agree. Well, congratulations on the Fliest speech.
Oh, well, thank you.
Let them know how they can contact you as far as being an entrepreneur or being a consultant.
Okay, you can contact me on actually the Fliest Peach. That's TheFlyist Peach.com, or you can call me 443-870-1900.
And again, this is Miss Leslie.
Leslie.
Did we drop your name?
You did not, Leslie.
I
Lockhart.
apologize. I apologize. So let's start this introduction again. Miss Leslie Lockhart.
Yes.
Owner, creator of the Fliest Peach.
Yes.
She is a consultant for
paparazzi.
Okay. So, sorry about that.
Paparazzi jewelry. This is one of my pieces.
I love it. She came. Oh, she was like, you see, all the angles. And your prices are reasonable, right?
Yes, everything is $5, nickel and lead free. Except this is one of our upper line pieces. This is called the Z collection. These are $25. So, but 90% of my inventory is $5. So it's very affordable for everyone. I mean, we have jewelry for little girls, 2 and up. I always say our focus is men and women.
You have men's jewelry too?
Yes, this is actually one of our men's pieces, but I like it.
So, I like it too.
Leather.
I like this.
It's a leather bracelets and necklaces and things like that. So we're branching out. It's so easy to sell it because we have such a large customer base. I tell people it's 2 to death because don't let grandma go with her good jewels. We can always put her in something.
I like that. So how did this get, do you feel like everyone can be an entrepreneur? Do you feel like everyone has an entrepreneur spirit? And how did it fall into your lap? Is it something you always wanted to do?
I do not think that everyone has an entrepreneur spirit. It is something that either you're born with it or somebody can cultivate that within you. It's basically believing that you can be. A lot of what I've noticed during the time that I've been in this business is that some people, they don't even know they have it in them because they have not been cultivated and to look more positive. We're as a society come up to focus on the negative. Oh, what he got on, what she got on, I don't like that. Oh, she thinks he's cute. So it's like no matter where you are, if you're low, they look down on you because you're low. But if you're high, they look down on you because you're high. But when you realize that there's more to life than that the pleasure and living and loving yourself and loving life can offer so much more to you than this living low, watering yourself down because you don't want to lose your friends and things like that. When you hang with people that are like-minded, then you kind of take on that likeness. So sometimes you just got to pick the neighborhood you hang in.
I agree.
So I definitely believe that a lot of people can have it, but it's just how they acquire it. If you don't run up on the road of entrepreneurship, it's kind of hard to get on it if you don't have any reason to believe that you can be more than what you are.
So it does sound like it is a possibility that everybody could possibly be an entrepreneur.
Yes.
I hope I can pull it out of all of you. Because I just feel like services is important, exchanging of services, things of that nature, because this is how you build relationships, you build support, things of that nature. But Ms. Leslie, I really appreciate you coming in today. You don't have to go anywhere.
Okay.
Again, I have Phil 1500 Radio. I ended on you saying that either you're a worker or you're not. Did you want to elaborate on that a little bit more, or you good?
I think
that's pretty much what it is.
I mean, like I said, if everyone is entrepreneurs, how can you build a team? You know what I mean? So a team is what's gonna thrive your business.
Because
You
I
need
guess
people. You need people around you that's gonna work and believe in your vision. So
because I feel like everybody on your team is going to have a different service.
yeah, they will.
You know, so I do feel like you can still build a team of entrepreneurs, but you might have a different niche or a different focal or a different journey. Like, I feel like I got a team and they always come through when they need to. Like, I got somebody, like my aunt hold me down on the camera. I got somebody that's gonna make sure I got some flyers. But we are all entrepreneurs. And I think it's like exchanging services. So that's just my opinion on it. Just wanted to throw that out there. But since today is my B-Day special, I did want to get into some trivia, I would say. If you didn't mind, would you like to participate?
I sure will.
You sure? Okay.
I'm ready. I'm always ready.
And again, I got your boy Phil. Drop your contact information again, just in case they are interested in Podcast City.
It's 1500 Podcast City at gmail.com, or follow us on Instagram at 1500 Podcast City, and follow 1500 Radio as well.
You got any endeavors coming up?
But
Like parties? Because I know you've been
yeah, we got a
events.
couple things coming up, but
nothing you need to drop today.
nothing as of yet. Nah, because we doing some work. We going to Charlotte in 2 weeks, and we going down there to cover city.Leslie. And then we were supposed to be in Charlotte this weekend, but we had to pick, what weekend we wanted to go. So we chose to go on the city.Leslie because we know that the culture down there is going to be embracive to the black culture, and that's what we want to push forward. It's going to be a lot of black folks down there spending black dollars at black businesses, and we trying to capture that. So we down city.Leslie March the 1st through the 3rd.
So you do a lot of college tours?
Yeah. We definitely do college tours. So last year we did an HBCU tour. We hit all the homecomings. We did Lincoln, we did Dow State, we did Morgan, we did Howard, and we was gonna go to GHO, but we didn't make it. And we gonna cover Coppin. Coppin homecoming this week. So
shout out to Coppin State University.
Yeah, but next year when we do the tour, we taking the kids though.
Taking that, okay.
We taking the kids. We hitting all the HBCUs with the kids, 12th graders. You know what I mean? We getting a little. We shout out to Slick. He setting all that up so we can so we able to take the kids to the HBCUs. And last week we just did a middle school tour. Bringing awareness to absence. So we trying to bring the kids to the school, back to school. Partner, we did it with WKYS, and we bringing that tour to Baltimore as well. So
that's for this year or maybe next.
Yeah, we might not get it this semester, but definitely next semester.
That's dope. Congrats. I like that.
So we do a lot of work in the community. We just not just sitting around just doing radio talking about it. We hitting the ground running. You know what I'm saying? We trying to change lives.
I know you did a drive that was successful.
Yeah. Clothes drive, fed the homeless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We did a toy drive. We threw a party, and the entry was a toy. We gave away over 200 toys. We gonna do the Easter egg hunt. You know what I mean? So free haircuts, all that back to school drive. We do it all. You know what I mean? We just, like I said, we not just sitting around. I mean, we definitely giving back to the community, and I think that's why our name is like out there, because we ain't just, sitting on this pedestal like we are high and mighty, man. We really getting
hitting the ground, doing the work.
Yeah, like you see it, you been there.
Yeah, 1500 y'all dope.
Yeah, so,
I would say I think I have a lot of dope media friends. I would call you a homie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, 1500 is dope. Again, if y'all watched the last show last Saturday, Corbin Smith, we was talking about Phil. This is the Phil we were talking about. Owner of 1500 Radio, 2453. Why you doing all this? Maryland Avenue. 20, I thought you was moving here. Oh, you was like, yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me.
I'm the guy you was talking about.
Yeah, like, yeah, that's me. I was. This is the guy I was talking about last week. Radio Phil. Corbin, the Core Studio.
Yeah, shout out to Corbin.
Shout out to Corbin. Again, make sure y'all get familiar with the Media Impact Awards. You pulling up to that? That mean he don't know. That you should have been like, yeah, just for the camera, yo.
I'ma be
You should have said yeah for the camera.
Listen, I'm gonna be there, and the whole 15 radio team. We coming.
Y'all
we
pulling
showing
up?
Yeah, we gonna show up. We got to support. We
Right,
nominated
right.
9 times. Why not?
All right, you said that already.
Yeah.
Say I'm playing. Say it again. I'm only playing. Say it as much as you want. I feel like we all are winners. You know.
Yeah.
You don't feel like that neither, Phil.
No.
You said everybody can't be an entrepreneur. Can everybody be winners? Can everybody be winners?
Everybody can be winners in their own right.
You said in their own right they
In
can
their
be a
own
winner.
right, and you a winner.
So everybody not a winner.
But when it comes down to competition, there's only one winner.
We see him. He's very competitive, if you
Yes,
can
I am.
see.
Yeah,
So
I mean, and it's not in a bad way.
y'all
like-
know Radio on Fire gonna take that home.
Yeah, I mean.
I just brought it to the show then. Come on, you want that smoke? You want that
I want
smoke?
all
You know
the
Radio
smoke.
on Fire gonna take that home. The V-Mix gonna take, it's like, I'm only playing. I'm a winner.
We gonna see.
On all circumstances. You feel me?
But you know, I'm like a settled competitor.
You are.
I
No,
don't-
you not, because I know you not.
I don't put down no.
Nobody
brands.
don't know, but
And I want to work with everybody.
I do too.
I want to
I'm
work
only
with
playing.
everybody,
It's a
but
joke. I'm jokey.
it only can be one.
It's only, so everybody not a winner. That's what when I.
The winner.
You-
Miss
in
Leslie,
your
is
own right.
everybody a winner?
Everybody is not in his book. Everybody is not a winner.
In your book, is
Winner.
everybody a
In
winner?
my book, everybody's a winner. Everybody should be entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I think everybody should be entrepreneurs as well, but I just don't feel like everybody will be.
they won't. But
Yeah.
And that went back to what you were saying is like
Yeah.
getting
Some
in your
people-
way, the people you know.
Some people are meant to be workers. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's not.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Because I punch papers 9 to 5, Monday through Friday.
Me too.
yes, indeed.
I
Me
punch
too.
them papers
Yeah,
too.
that's what I'm saying. And listen, I do the same thing. I got a 9 to 5. I got a good paying job. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And you know what I mean? And it kills my soul.
You
because
don't
I
like
know,
going to work.
I know I'm not a worker.
I don't like
You get what
it
I'm trying to
either,
say,
y'all.
so?
I shouldn't say that. I don't like it either.
No, I'm just saying. Oh,
You don't like it either?
No, ma'am.
but that's because I know I'll be a worker. But it's people at my job that love that job. Love
Right.
being there. You get what I'm trying to say?
Of course, my supervisor been with the state for. I should have said what I work at. Shit.
But what I'm saying is people that love being there. You know what I mean? Listen, if you have a dream, go for your dream. You feel me? Point blank
Absolutely.
period.
Absolutely.
And I didn't say what I said to put anybody
No,
down.
this is a great conversation for the people. We need perspectives more. We need dialogue about what what's going on. Like, again, I brought it up because what my show is, what I want to do. Like, I felt like this was missing in radio, and this is what I wanted to bring back. So I want your perspective. That's not going to stop my vision or change it. For
But
me.
everybody's a winner in their own right.
Right,
too.
right.
That's what you
He's
know.
trying to clean it up now.
They're winning
He
in
like,
their own right.
let me sweep
But-
this up real quick.
It's all
Clean
good.
it
I'm
up.
just saying, but
this is-
in a competitive sense, there's only be one.
So let me ask you
Absolutely.
a question. When you decided that you wanted to be an entrepreneur,
Yeah.
what influenced you to do that? Aren't you?
feel like it's
Since I was a kid, it always been in me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So I'm a kid, I mean, we ain't gonna really get into my life, but I mean, I grew up kind of, tough. I always took care of myself. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. My mother, she sacrificed everything, but she had to punch that clock. You know what I mean? And when she punched the clock, once I stepped outside off that porch, I had to conquer the world myself. Mama couldn't save me from that.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I got into things that made me feel like, dog, like, I can really, turn this into something else. And as I got older, the fire just got bigger and bigger. And I just was like, you know what? This is what I'm going to do, and I'll do anything to get it. You know what I mean? And it's not a lot of people that's like that.
That is similar for me. Like I had to step out and do a lot of things on my own, and it was kind of like it is a spirit. Like
Right.
it is kind of in you, like you said before.
So I mean, and it's crazy because I won't stop. I won't stop. Like a lot of people say, I'm quietly competitive.
No, you're not.
That's how I am. Like only because we cool. She come up the station and she
alright.
be chilling with us and all that. We cool. So she with
It's
me
a joke.
when I'm talking.
It's
When I
playing.
talk,
I'm playing. You're
but
not,
I mean, I'm quietly competitive.
I just think competitiveness. Think about
that drives me.
hip hop. There was always a healthy cipher,
Yeah.
and I think people is shying away from this healthy competitive because it keeps you sharp. And I think people they're very sensitive nowadays. And hip hop, politics. I was in a debate team in high school. I studied criminal justice. Debate is not always a competition or an argument. It's to keep you sharp. So when I'm not competing with nobody because we all unique. You can't compete with nobody. But it's to keep you sharp. And I think hip hop kept everybody sharp. It was a good thing. But nowadays, when they drop something on the track about you, oh, I'm so hurt, I ain't messing with it. Come on, break it. Come on. It don't have to be a beef. You know? Am I right about that? Like, it keeps you sharp.
That's what I'm saying. So you know, I ain't got. I'm clear to air now.
He got clear now, Miss Leslie.
Here we go. Here you go.
I ain't got no beef with no radio station. I'm willing to work with radio station. I'm always at your exposure. You know, I got dope people under my platform that
you do pull up at my event.
Willing to do anything to get their stuff out there. You know what I'm trying to say? That's the type of people I have around me. People
you do
that
pull up to my events. I can't say that.
Out there and hit the ground running. So that's when I say I'm competitive, I want to.
We all should be.
When people think of internet radio, I want to be the first person they
second
think of.
to Radio on Fire. On that note,
I mean, in the perfect world.
In the perfect world. So since we talking about working 9 to 5s, how do y'all feel about the government shutdown? As far as that being impactful for the workers. Think about the people who don't have some entrepreneurship on the side and they can't bring in the income.
But didn't they
some
open it
people,
back up?
not all of them. Cause I ain't get no claims yet. Shut up! I keep telling y'all where I work at.
Well, the way I feel about it is that it was just the president was just being selfish. He wasn't thinking about the people. He
never did.
He was more so thinking about himself, like something that he wanted to do. And just the way he carried it, you know what I mean? Like, this is not a business. You running a country. You know what I'm trying to say? You got people depending on you, children depending on you, you know what I'm saying, to help them create something to provide. You know what I mean? You took those jobs away from them. You took that money away from them people and then still made them work.
But we're expecting someone who never had to live like we do to understand. He's never had to work for $1. He's always been handed to him. So when everything is handed to you, you don't realize all that goes on in life, that living that paycheck to paycheck life is a real struggle, and to tell people that you need to still show up to work but I'm not going to pay you, I think that is that was devastating for me. I'm not even involved, but I work for a unionized company. So I understand what it is to have to fight for what you, for your benefits and all that kind of stuff. So that kind of hit home for me when you wake up in the morning a couple of days after Christmas and somebody tells you you're not going to get a paycheck after you spent your money.
Several $100s, right.
On whatever, you know what I mean? So, I mean, pride, all that, it's so many things that are encompassing in that whole thing. Here you are, you got these big houses, you got, cars, you got bills, and you're talking about 35 days. That's a month and a half of mortgage that needs to be paid, of car. Car payments need to be paid, water, and on top of
basic,
that, food,
just your
basic stuff.
Yeah, right.
Your things that you just need. You know what I mean? So, and everybody just doesn't have liquid assets. They could just say, "Oh, let me go and pick up these
everybody is
dollars here and there."
Yeah.
So that's another issue that bring you back to entrepreneurship and how having more than one stream of income is important. One thing about working corporate, government, or whatever. And even looking at the taxes that people are crying about now because they're not getting their refunds. If owning a business is the way that you circumvent that, you can not pay for a lot of things. Just by being on the show, everything that we have on is now tax deductible. So you got to look at some of this stuff and really learn how to flip your dollar. And how to keep the dollars in your home. So now is really the time, if you don't have a business, you need to talk to somebody. You need to talk to me, talk to anybody. But it is very important to understand all the things that owning, when you have business ownership, that you can get back, your mortgage, your everything, so many things. So it's very important to, if that's all you relied on is your government job, shame on you, because you need to do more and do better. And also it keeps our dollar in the community.
Oh, I'm so glad you. And that's the point. We spend the most, and it does not. Only 3% of the money we spend goes to our community. All the money and all the brands that we uphold and we uplift. We don't got to talk about Gucci or Nike. It's so many in addition to those brands. Only 3% of the money that we put out comes back to our community. That's a problem. The V Mix is entrepreneurship driven for that reason. I thank y'all so much for coming today, but I wanted to get into some trivia with you all since it's the V-Day special. How you saying who?
I said,
She
oh,
said
Lord.
who?
Oh, Lord.
Again, I want to shout out my sponsors of the show. Perfect Playground Boutique, located 211 Suite B, North Charles Street. They specialize in lingerie, luxury pleasure items, personal aids, massage oils, and more. Yes, they're black owned. Today they're having the Black Opera Ball Masquerade Party. Is located 3301 Annapolis Road, 21230. That's up at Tapsico Arena. Doors open up at 9, and yes, you can pay at the door.
Okay.
So I want y'all to get familiar with Perfect Playground Boutique, black owned. So support. I know y'all need lingerie. I know y'all need. Well, I hope I don't. Let me just not keep saying that. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right. So Phil. I'm gonna start with you first, okay? Since you pulled up first, give me your top 5 love jams. It could be fast or slow.
Top 5 love jams.
He gonna be like,
Look,
Is you gonna go old school? Or you gonna go new school? Trap. Don't give me
no
no
trap music.
All right.
You know. I want to be political, so you know.
See, he's not quiet.
So, my favorite movie is Love and Basketball, right?
Okay.
So, you know, the Maxwell song. I forget the name of that.
Oh.
Something? Was it something?
Something? No. Dang.
So, yeah. So,
All right, Maxwell.
So, people know the movie, know the scene. That song right there.
That's number 1.
Favorite. I mean, I'm not going to say number 1, but that's one of my favorite songs.
Okay.
Brown Sugar by D'Angelo. I like that.
Yes.
That's one of my
All right, Phil, let me find out.
You know, I know a little something, you know what I mean? I know a little something. Who you said 5?
Or the first, couple that come to your mind. Is fine.
Yeah, it definitely is a lot of songs. I definitely like what's that Janet Jackson record?
Just a couple.
Yeah. Sheesh, we
gonna come back. We gonna come back.
Yeah.
Your top 5 love
Lord.
jam show songs, fast or slow.
You
All right,
should've
we're gonna
gave me
start
this.
off with Tender Love.
Tender Love
Tender Love.
by.
Who makes Tender Love? That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's an old song.
For some D's.
For some D's. All right.
Look at Diamond.
For some D's.
Okay.
That's a great song.
God, I'm trying to. Let me see. I'm gonna say my top my artist. Lettucey.
Okay.
Lettucey.
I love. I seen her live.
Yeah, she was just here last night. I was watching her on Facebook. Who else do I like? I like a lot of Jill Scott. Some of her
I'm a Jill
stuff.
Scott. I seen her live
Yeah,
several
I seen her
times.
a
She
million
goes
times.
off at the end
Yes.
of the shows.
Always,
Ugh.
always. So you can always
She's
tell what's
cool.
going on with her at the end of her shows. But I love me some Jill Scott.
Yes.
Especially if you got like.
She been was doing that. I heard.
She copied off me with the microphone.
Ooh. Oh shoot. Let me find out.
Oh yeah, Ronnie. Bobby Brown Ronnie. That's
Bobby Brown Ronnie. Okay, you giving me some little throwback vibes.
That was
All right, look. Do you have a best date?
a best date.
What's your best date?
What?
When or what or who was your or explain your best date? I should say. Explain your best date.
Okay.
Or you're giving your first date.
You want me to give you my first date?
I'm trying
or
to
my
figure out
best
what I
date?
want. Your best date.
My best date. My best date I ever had was.
I'm trying to be nosy. I think I was trying to get like a 3 for 1.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
can
I'm playing.
give you my best
Say
date
no.
and my first date. I mean, my first date was simple. You know what I mean? I went to the movies. I went to eat, and I went home.
You was like 15, 16.
But yeah, around that, like 14, 15, something like that.
So as your adult, what was your best date?
When I went to Alexandria, this woman, young lady, it was dope. I never been there, Alexandria is a good place to, get away. It's like 30 minutes away, you know what I mean? We went to this dope piece of spot, walked down there by the water and stuff like that.
All right, Phil.
You know.
He know what to say, y'all. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So-
We stayed at the Monaco.
The Monaco?
Yeah.
Y'all walk by the water and all that?
It was a good time.
What's your fantasy date?
Fantasy date? You know, I'm regular.
Regular.
Ravens game. That's as good.
That's a fantasy date for you, Phil. You just hit me with walking by the water for your best date. And then you gonna say your fantasy date is
playoff tickets.
All right,
Playoff
all right.
tickets. See that?
Super Bowl or something. I mean, like my fantasy date. She just have to be intelligent. You know.
You like combo.
I mean, we just gotta be able to share something mentally. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
I think that's will be a good fantasy date. I mean.
Was your first date anything like your fantasy date?
No, man, I'm just happy my mother let me go. Yeah.
Like, I'm 16, I'm going to the movie.
Man.
So do you prefer oils or gels? As far as massaging. To get a massage, do you prefer oils
100.
or gels? Yes, this is your V-Day questions. I want to know.
Well, I never had gel, so I guess it.
Oil. Okay.
Baby oil, something.
Baby oil.
Hot baby oil.
Hot baby oil.
Hot baby.
What about massage oils? You can get some massage oils for perfect playground
I don't
boutique.
know nothing about that, man. I ain't into all that. You know?
We gonna send you down
He is so funny, y'all.
I'm not into all that. Rubbing me down.
Robert, yes, you is. You don't even know it yet. They ain't
don't
caught
know
the
it.
date
Yeah,
out of
it
it
is.
yet.
It
I
hasn't
feel like
happened
they'll
yet.
play with you. Man. Cut all that out. We ain't getting rubbed down.
You ain't no rub downs. Ain't no.
I'll rub you down.
You, okay, as long as you going, give it. That's good.
Yeah.
Bye, Phil. Miss Leslie,
Okay.
your best date.
I actually went to Philly, and all I did was I went to the Museum of Art, and it was just climbing the steps of the Museum of Arts. That's just enough, just to look up and see that scene on all, so many movies and things like that. But Philly is a place that I like hanging around. They have a lot of ethnic festivals and
It remind me of B-More, to be honest. They
But-
kind of similar.
No, they have a lot more things going on culturally.
Okay.
That we don't have the festivals. We don't have film festivals. We don't have they have black film festivals. They have music. A lot of big music
Made in America.
festivals. Yeah, a lot of real nice things that you can just do and just go hang out. We don't, not so much. We don't embrace other cultures. We don't embrace any cultures really. We just kind of live here and show up at the
just stomp
harbor
the streets.
and then go back home. Yeah, it's like
You
the
just be
harbor is
dumping.
like they use their parks. They use art. They have art all over the place. So it's kind of a little more more artsy
centric.
things to look at. Just to walk the streets of Philly is just
Did you run up the steps?
I about the first 10. Walk the rest. That's a lot of steps.
That is a lot of steps.
Yes.
I'm glad they put the Rocky Trophy down at the bottom so you don't have to go up. all
I ain't
those
been yet.
Yeah, you gotta go.
I haven't been.
It's dope. Philly is definitely dope.
Another time.
I've been
I
to
did
Philly, but not the
do the Segway tour. This is a whole different time that I went, but the Segway tour was really nice too. And it's like 2 hours, and you just ride around town, look at the Liberty Bell, and you just pass by
I
stuff.
did that too.
Yeah,
I
but
did
it's
that
a
too.
good time. It's a good time.
With the museum downtown, and they show you like the history of it, because a lot of people don't know that the White House was originally in Philadelphia.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And they take you through that whole little history down there. It was dope. I mean, now I think about it, I had a good date down there as well.
Oh, so we
I
going
did-
back to you?
I dated a young lady in Philly, and she was showing me Philly, and it was dope. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, yeah.
What was your fantasy date? What's your fantasy date? Excuse me.
I'm simple. Just give me a nice, maybe like a winery, a picnic, real, just the scenery of peace and just all of that. That's good enough for me.
Was your first date anything like your fantasy date?
Wow. No, because it was more, we were busy. So, you was like kind of.
Meet you here, have a good time, and see you later.
So not
It
like
wasn't.
my fantasy date is a romantic date. It's not we just hanging out.
Okay.
So it's more emotion involved in that one versus my first date.
Okay.
Okay. Do you prefer the rub down? Do you prefer oils or gels?
I like both.
Both.
Yeah, just
Okay.
anything. I like scents, so if it smells good, I'm good.
Okay. And for the both of you, would y'all do online dating or would you do speed dating? Which one would you prefer or have you tried?
I've done
I
online.
never speed. I never done speed dating. I think everybody.
Would you?
I think everybody did online dating. If you met somebody on Instagram, Facebook, all that, that's online, right?
Technically, I ain't. That's true.
Yeah, so that's
True.
that's like regular.
I mean, to me, it's no different than meeting somebody in the street.
In the street, right?
Yeah, I mean, you just have a bigger concentration of single people, and the only reason why I say that because everybody on this dating online is not single.
Okay.
But it's the same to me. It's the same.
Time is it? All right. So I need
What time?
you, Phil, to drop your contact information. Let them know what's happening tomorrow.
Okay. Like I said before, you can follow us on everything, all platforms at 1500 Radio. Check out the website 1500radio.net. Tomorrow I'm dropping a new platform called 1500 Podcast City. You can follow us on 1500 Podcast City, and the website is 1500podcastcity.net. Like I said, we got a couple of events coming up as far as being in the community and doing some things with the kids. We got a new DJing program that we just developed. Yeah, so we I forgot the slogan.
No, come on, bring it back. Come on.
I forgot the slogan. What's the slogan?
It's all right.
Oh, well, whatever. So we got a new DJing program. We teaching them the technical side of it. We teach them how to DJ. We teach them how to engineer, sound engineer. So me, Cheech, and Corbin, we gearing that up.
I bet.
Man, we just out here, man. We trying to install this into the kids. Like I said, we trying to change lives. You know what I mean? So that's just about it. We got events coming up. Our parties be lit. You know that.
They alright. They okay.
Know what I mean? So we got a couple events coming up. I'm having a birthday party next month, so yeah.
It's already planned out.
Yeah, you know it.
Where you having that? V Lounge?
Of course. Official partners. A lot of people don't know that.
Go ahead, come on, get right. Don't cut it short.
Everybody keep asking me, why do you keep doing parties at the V Lounge? The reason why is because we have an official partnership signed and set.
Congratulations on that.
That's great.
And V Lounge is black owned.
Black owned, yes sir.
I know.
Yes, sir.
Drop that location, please.
With the V Lounge?
You don't got it on your dome?
Oh yeah, 2101 Maryland Avenue.
2101 Maryland Avenue.
Yeah, 2101 Maryland Avenue. Make sure y'all go down there. They got the banging wings and fries, all that. They got good food down there. And
you since you came on my show the first to now, a lot has changed. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. You know what I mean? Because I'm working.
You working?
Yes, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You let your work speak for yourself.
Absolutely. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. Congratulations.
You surprised?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am.
Okay.
I know you was doing a whole bunch of online dating and you was focused on it. It's like, I know you was doing online dating and focused and then DMs.
I don't really be having time for all that.
Yeah, all right. You make time for what you want to.
Nah, then I want to make time for my business.
There it is.
Right.
There it is. Miss Leslie, the Fliest Peach.
Fliest Peach.
Go ahead and drop your contact information, any endeavors that you have coming up. Let them know because we're about to close out.
Okay, well, right now, I'm pretty much out online. So I am www.thefliestpeach.com. I am actually on Facebook as The Fliest Peach. And I am on Instagram as Pretty Smile. That's PrettySmyle. That's on Instagram. So I'm on Instagram as well.
Dope. And let them know. You have any endeavors coming up?
I do not.
Okay.
Most of my stuff is online. So that's basically where I'm trying to just be focused. Yeah.
Anyone that wants to be a part of your consulting,
they are more than welcome to call me directly. I'm very open when it comes to my business. People come from so many different directions, men and women. My passion is just helping people to build, regardless of whether it's in this business or any business. Just like I was telling you before, sometimes getting people, getting their mind into, you can be this, you can be that. Sometimes they're built with a lot of negative energy, and they have to see and that they can believe in themselves. Because if you don't believe in yourself, like you said, you're not going to be an entrepreneur.
Exactly.
So you have to have somebody around you that's in your corner. And I'm that girl. I support everybody. I have ladies that are single mothers that, when they start doing it, they're like, I didn't think I'd be able to do this. And the change that comes when you believe in yourself, your overall, your self-esteem, your self-respect, the way you look at yourself, so many things. So I enjoy helping women to see their fire within and to be able to get that and grab it, and then eventually it goes out to the universe, and all good things happen. So
congratulations. Thank you so much for popping up on me today.
So
I really appreciate it. I wanted to bring y'all my last special pull-up for today's V-Day special. He is going to join me in a second. His name is Mojo. He's pulling up, and then we're going to close out. And again, I want to say thank you to Phil for pulling up on me.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody who's nominated for Media Impact Awards. That's 7 p.m. on February the 24th at the Downtown Cultural Arts Center.
You pulling up?
I plan to. I plan to pull up. Sure, I do. I plan to pull up. Yeah, I think so. I think I'm pulling up.
Why you think?
Yeah, that's what my plans is. You never know. Plans you might got to cancel. You never know what might happen. So I plan to pull up. Yes. So I plan to pull up on February the 24th at 7 p.m. at the Media Impact Awards. Again, I feel like we all are winners in your own right. I'm only playing. I feel like we all are winners
And
for real.
entrepreneurs.
And entrepreneurs. If you're interested in getting an interview with me, you can hit me up at thevmix@gmail.com. I do have some scheduling I'm scheduled up until May, but you can still hit me up and we can try to see if I can work you in the schedule or get you in as soon as I can. Is we still bringing Mojo on? All right, so I want y'all to see Mojo. Thank you, Fliest Peach, Miss Leslie. Thank you, Phil. Congratulations, Phil, on Podcast City. Congratulations on everything you're doing. It's so dope. I really appreciate you pulling up today for me as well. So get familiar with 1500 Phil and Podcast City Phil. Get familiar with Miss Leslie, Fliest Peach. I will be back. I want to say, if you don't see me on the February the 23rd, you will see me on March the 2nd. I'm coming with a special guest on March the 2nd. So get familiar. I'm every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 12 noon. Your girl, Miss V, the V-Mix host. I'm actually already on fire now. I'm hosting. So, all right. I want y'all to say hi to Mojo. Okay? This is my new friend, my special guest, Mojo. Hey, did you want to hold him, Phil?
Nah.
You sure? Did y'all see? Look at Mojo. He came to check me out today to say hello to everybody. Black History Month is still in full effect. Again, shout out to the one I picked. I want to keep shouting out Coppin State University, Dr. Marcia Thompson. She is the president of Coppin State University. She is Black, and she's been the president appointed since July 1st, 2015. So my shout out for Black History Month still goes out to Dr. Marcia Thompson, Coppin State University. I am an alum to class of 2009. And again, if you don't see me on February the 23rd, that means that you will see me March the 2nd.
You said you went to Coppin.
I graduated from Coppin State University.
That's unfortunate.
Oh!
Oh, wow.
What? See, y'all see, it's not on the low. You see, this is not on the low. Oh, so where you graduate from?
You know where I'm graduating.
Where?
Go Biz.
Oh, the hood. I mean, Morgan. You graduated from college, HBCU?
I did. I went to Dell State, but I didn't. I came out of University of Baltimore.
Dell State.
Dope.
I love Dell State. I should have went there.
You should.
It was a good time. I love that place.
I love Dell State.
Dope. Shout out to all the HBCUs.
Yes.
I want y'all to get familiar with your girl V, the V-Mix. I see y'all March the 2nd. If I don't see y'all February the 23rd, I'm out. Y'all funny. I had a good show. Phil is a character.
Today's broadcast was brought to you by Vistaprint. Create powerful promotions that are easy to design and hard to miss. With Vistaprint, it's easy to customize your business cards, marketing material, corporate gifts, calendars, stationery, and more with confidence, or get real-time design help. Visit radioonfire.com/Vistaprint to get $20 off any order of $40 or more. If you have a message to get out, you want it to be affordable, but you want it to look professional. Visit radioonfire.com/Vistaprint for $20 off today.